As an MAT student, you are an athletic trainer, and I think that's something really cool that we get to experience.
We're pretty hands-on. Anything that like our preceptor asks us to do, like we're able to do. Going out to practices and traveling to games.
We're doing evals, looking at them, helping them with their rehab protocols.
For me personally, I knew a lot.
Hey, this is what's wrong, but I can also help you, so here's a solution.
Welcome everyone to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs. This small, private, faith-based university is tucked away in a quiet, rural town between two of the top 5 largest cities in the state of Texas, Austin and San Antonio. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we're gonna show you around this welcoming and beautiful campus through the stories and experiences of its students. You're gonna hear about why they chose TLU, what they love about their experience, and how most students are involved in multiple on and off campus activities, clubs, sports, and the arts. TLU's incredible students will show you what it means to learn boldly and live to inspire. So let's get started and show you around this absolutely beautiful campus. Welcome to Texas Lutheran University. This is the College Tour.
Do more than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
I chose TLU because I like the one-on-one that I get with my professors.
Being able to talk to them, they're definitely helpful in deciding what I can do with my degree, and then they're definitely helpful in deciding what I can do with my degree and then how to get into those different fields.
I liked the tour of the campus. I liked seeing how everything was really close together. Our classes now from first year and second year are all in the lab, so we have our own space that we can go to for studying.
Well, I chose TLU because I had met some people who were in the program, and they told me some good things about it. It's a smaller school, so I feel like I was going to get more of that one-on-one type of learning.
I get to, be more hands-on with patients and more engaged with my preceptors and my professors and my classmates as well.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Yes, sir. DJ Lewis, you watching TLU Plus, and we got it. Let's get it.
You're watching TLU Plus.
As an MAT student, you are an athletic trainer, and I think that's something really cool that we get to experience.
We're pretty hands-on. Anything that like our preceptor asks us to do, like we're able to do. Going out to practices and traveling to games.
We're doing evals, looking at them, helping them with their rehab protocols.
For me personally, I do a lot of hands-on where I'm speaking with the patients about how they feel, and so I feel like it's a lot of one-on-one interactions.
Knowing that I'm going to go into the clinic every day and I don't know who's going to walk through the door and what their problem's going to be, and that I get to be the one that tells them hey, this is what's wrong, but I can also help you, so here's a solution.
Welcome everyone to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs. This small, private, faith-based university is tucked away in a quiet, rural town between two of the top 5 largest cities in the state of Texas, Austin and San Antonio. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we're going to show you around this welcoming and beautiful campus through the stories and experiences of its students. You're going to hear about why they chose TLU, what they love about their experience, and how most students are involved in multiple on and off campus activities, clubs, sports, and the arts. TLU's incredible students will show you what it means to learn boldly and live to inspire. So let's get started and show you around this absolutely beautiful campus. Welcome to Texas Lutheran University. This is the College Tour.
Do more than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
I chose TLU because I like the one-on-one that I get with my professors.
Being able to talk to all the professors one-on-one, they're definitely helpful in deciding what I can do with my degree and then how to get into those different fields.
I liked the tour of the campus. I liked seeing how everything was really close together. Our classes now from first year and second year are all in the lab, so we have our own space that we can go to for studying.
Well, I chose TLU because I had met some people who were in the program and they told me some good things about it. It's a smaller school, so I feel like I was going to get more of that one-on-one type of learning.
I get to, be more hands-on with patients and more engaged with my preceptors and my professors and my classmates as well.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Yes, sir. DJ Lewis, you watching TLU Plus, and we got it. Let's get it.
You're watching TLU Plus.
I got, 30, 40 guys on the team. How kind of talk about that dynamic of how y'all been able to keep such a close group even with a team of that size?
Me and Jack being the leaders of the team, we've kind of built that culture where we just have high standards, high expectations, and we know that if we're not keeping those standards, it's going to kind of trickle down. It starts from the top all the way down, and so
going off what he said of like just our the environment kind of cultivated by our predecessors was a good one, and I think again like Mitch kind of approached it, where our job is really just to make it better than we found it, and it was it was set up great, but I think we really just wanted to be pushing the levels as high as we can in terms of the environment, but also on the field as well, and in competition. It's kind of brought us closer and closer.
Yeah.
And we've got good classes, good people sticking around, and that really helps.
As an MAT student, you are an athletic trainer, and I think that's something really cool that we get to experience.
We're pretty hands-on. Anything that our preceptor asks us to do, we're able to do. Going out to practices and traveling to games.
We're doing evals, looking at them, helping them with their rehab protocols.
For me personally, I do a lot of hands-on where I'm speaking with the patients about how they feel, and so I feel like it's a lot of one-on-one interactions.
Knowing that I'm going to go into the clinic every day and I don't know who's going to walk through the door and what their problem's going to be, and that I get to be the one that tells them hey, this is what's wrong, but I can also help you, so here's a solution.
Welcome everyone to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs. This small, private, faith-based university is tucked away in a quiet, rural town between two of the top 5 largest cities in the state of Texas, Austin and San Antonio. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we're going to show you around this welcoming and beautiful campus through the stories and experiences of its students. You're going to hear about why they chose TLU, what they love about their experience, and how most students are involved in multiple on and off-campus activities, clubs, sports, and the arts. TLU's incredible students will show you what it means to learn boldly and live to inspire. So let's get started and show you around this absolutely beautiful campus. Welcome to Texas Lutheran University. This is the College Tour.
Do more than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
I chose TLU because I like the one-on-one that I get with my professors.
Being able to talk to all the professors one-on-one, they're definitely helpful in deciding what I can do with my degree and then how to get into those different fields.
I liked the tour of the campus. I liked seeing how everything was really close together. Our classes now from first year and second year are all in the lab, so we have our own space that we can go to for studying.
Well, I chose TLU because I had met some people who were in the program and they told me some good things about it. It's a smaller school, so I feel like I was going to get more of that one-on-one type of learning.
I get to, be more hands-on with patients and more engaged with my preceptors and my professors and my classmates as well.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Yes, sir. DJ Lewis, you watching TLU Plus, and we got it. Let's get it.
You're watching TLU Plus.
As an MAT student, you are an athletic trainer, and I think that's something really cool that we get to experience.
We're pretty hands-on. Anything that our preceptor asks us to do, we're able to do. Going out to practices and traveling to games.
We're doing evals, looking at them, helping them with their rehab protocols.
For me personally, I do a lot of hands-on where I'm speaking with the patients about how they feel, and so I feel like it's a lot of one-on-one interactions.
Knowing that I'm going to go into the clinic every day and I don't know who's going to walk through the door and what their problem's going to be, and that I get to be the one that tells them hey, this is what's wrong, but I can also help you, so here's a solution.
Welcome everyone to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs. This small, private, faith-based university is tucked away in a quiet, rural town between two of the top 5 largest cities in the state of Texas, Austin and San Antonio. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we're gonna show you around this welcoming and beautiful campus through the stories and experiences of its students. You're gonna hear about why they chose TLU, what they love about their experience, and how most students are involved in multiple on and off-campus activities, clubs, sports, and the arts. TLU's incredible students will show you what it means to learn boldly and live to inspire. So let's get started and show you around this absolutely beautiful campus. Welcome to Texas Lutheran University. This is the College Tour.
Do more than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
I chose TLU because I like the one-on-one that I get with my professors.
Being able to talk to all the professors one-on-one, they're definitely helpful in deciding what I can
Concordia wins and they're in the tournament.
And we're out?
Yes.
So we have to win.
And if we win, afternoon, folks. I'm Chris Jones here with
Jackie Saucedo.
and we are here to bring you the TLU Bulldogs versus the Concordia Tornadoes. And little overcast day here at the Gus, but another exciting day for some Bulldog soccer. Now, before we get started, I just kind of want to leave a little note about the table. Looking at the numbers, this is a must-win game for both sides here today, as the winner will eclipse 21 points and find that fourth position. However, if it's a draw today, depending on the McMurray and St. Thomas game, there's a chance that St. Thomas could get 20 and we would both be sitting at 19. So this is a must-win game for both sides. New conference foe with the Concordia. And, traditionally I think in the last 5 seasons, I think we've beat them 3 times. But, good team here, very capable, made a deep run in the ASC tournament last year before switching over to the SCAC. And Bulldogs got to bring it today. Jackie, any thoughts?
Yeah, I know, just mentioning that it is a win-win situation, When it comes to the tournament, you definitely got to give it all. And in order to be in that tournament, you definitely have to win majority of your games. And this is what it boils down to tonight's game here at the Gus. We have Concordia here under the Bulldogs. But, if the Bulldogs win tonight, they secure the 4th place position into that tournament conference. So it's exciting stuff. And the Bulldogs and Concordia as well need to win. Either way, if they tie today's game, it's a lose-lose situation. Both teams will not enter the tournament. So, pressure's on for both teams, Either the Bulldogs are going to take it or the Tornadoes are going to take it.
Let's go ahead and meet the starters for both teams right here before kickoff. In goal for the Bulldogs, number 1, Noe Pena. Defense rounded out by Roman Aldridge, Roy Harris. In the midfield, Diego Sanchez, Jack Mankey, and Eric Lopez. Up front, Gavin Edwards, Carlos Longoria, and Cole Sixkiller. And now for Concordia, in goal is number 99, Joshua Redding. Number 8, Gustavo Hernandez. Midfield, number 9, Jonathan De La Torre. Forward, number 11, Anthony Rios. Midfield, number 16, Leo Lopez. Forward, number 18, Jesse Garfias. Midfield, number 19, Jose Aguirre. Forward, number 21, Devin Hamill. Defender, number 22, Cameron Burleson. Defender, number 25, Carlos Watto. Midfield, and number 31, Ahmad Mendy. Defender. And as we kick off here, a little bit drizzly, a little overcast here. But, hopefully that's not going to slow either side down here. It's now Cole Sixkiller with it. Pass back. It's intercepted. And now Concordia with it. Good ball through to number 31. That ball wide and out of bounds. Going to be a throw in for the Bulldogs. Now I'm interested to see today, Jackie. Last game pretty dominant showing there for the Bulldogs.
Oh yeah, 4-1, great win for the Bulldogs. I think that's definitely up the Bulldogs' position into this tournament. That's gonna happen, I believe, in a few weeks. But that was one down. We still have one more game right now to go, and pressure's on.
And we saw that style from the Bulldogs we've been kind of accustomed to seeing here. Lots of possession time, having the ball, good balls forward, and looking to continue today. And Carlos Longoria gets his feet on that free kick. Nathan Roy with it, looking to get it in. Longoria, touch back to Mankey, over to Sanchez. Sanchez finding some space. He's going to take a shot along the ground, and that'll roll just wide of the post.
Yeah, exciting stuff here at the Gus. It's also an exciting day for the Bulldogs. It is happened to be their senior day. A lot of seniors on the Bulldogs. We see, this whole starting lineup is practically just seniors themselves. So, tough position for the Bulldogs going to be in for next year. They got to put in a lot of fresh feet.
Good job by Aldridge to maintain possession there, but the pass going to be intercepted. Concordia changing out to number 11 on the right wing. Cross in, connects, and that is just wide. And that was number 9, Jonathan De La Torre, almost getting his head on that one early. Both sides settling in here. About 42 to go here in the first. And a good showing today by Bulldog Nation, and from Concordia too. Only probably about 60 miles between the two schools. And, funny, all the players are still managed to be from Houston. But lots of good showing here today from both sides. And rightfully so in a game of this caliber. Now Sixkiller looking to beat Concordia, plays it through to Longoria. Longoria back, Sixkiller with it. Bulldogs looking to go through. Going to play it back to Mankey. Going to slow it down, plays it back to Noah Harris. Now Henry Sanchez. And turnover there almost. The Bulldogs give it away. De La Torre with it. Harris marks. Over to number 18, Garfias. Now out wide. Concordia looking to cross. Cross going to be deflected. And that is going to be a corner here early for Concordia. There's some fancy footworks there from Aguirre. So,
speaking up on him, he's 5th right now in shots being.
Good cross into the box, headed away by Aldridge. Trying to control it. Passes it around. Up to Longoria.
Oh.
Longoria tripped up. Quick foul there by Devin Hamill to stop the transition and stop the counter. Bulldogs now bouncing it around the back. Aldridge goes forward, trying to connect with Longoria. That's headed away.
It's a pretty packed game here at the Gus, Chris. We don't really see this a lot on the early Sunday games.
Absolutely. Roy's throw-in, headed out of bounds. Longoria trying to control it. Can't quite get his feet on it. Diego Roman now. Good touch from Roman, looking to beat his defender. That ball cleared out of bounds. And now TLU throw-in opposite. Throw-in can't quite connect with Edwards. Bulldogs looking to get it back now. Concordia going to change. Plays it out to Aguirre, excuse me. Aguirre looking, trying to go through. Nathan Roy on the ball though. Corner given. And now Aguirre going to take again.
Yeah, it looks like the Bulldogs are definitely going to load the box here to protect the goal. Roman with his defensive position there, holding it down for the Bulldogs. And it'll be another corner kick for the Tornadoes.
The quick pass there into Al-Hindi, but that was deterred by Roman. Cross looking back post again. Punched away there by Pena. Longoria trying to get his head on it now, trying to control it. He does. Intercepted by the captain for the Tornadoes. So far, Concordia dominating possession here early. Maintaining possession with the ball. Making the Bulldog defense work.
Yeah, we didn't see a lot of that last game. I think majority of the last game we saw the Bulldogs on highly offensive side, barely touching that back line here. But now it looks like the Tornadoes are definitely going to make the Bulldogs work for their goals today.
Cross coming in. That was a bit shanked, though. Longoria gets his head on it. Edwards pressing forward. Al-Hindi. Back to Al-Hindi. Fancy footwork there, but Six Killer controls that ball. Cleared away by Aldridge. Concordia looking to change here.
Concordia on the far side looking to play a midfielder.
Sanchez heads it away.
Yeah.
Mankey through. That's broken up again. Now the Bulldogs with it. Diego Roman. Concordia pressing up really high here early. Ball's through. Mankey breaks that up. Pass trying to go through. Nathan Roy plays it back to Pena. Pena going to go ahead and clear. Now the Bulldogs with it, maybe looking to counter here. Gavin Edwards. Diego Roman. Go ahead and over to go to Harris. Connects with
nice
Edwards.
Nice touch from Edwards in the
quick
midfield.
Turn.
Looking for.
Going through. Finds Sanchez.
Lopez.
Oh, excuse me. That is Eric Lopez.
Shot from
Diego Roman. Shot
deflected.
Bulldogs thought it was a little bit high there. Nathan Roy winning that ball back quickly for the Bulldogs.
Play on. The ref is saying play on. I think Tornadoes were looking for a foul right here in the midfield.
Now Six Killer over to Mankey. Mankey to Sanchez. Out to Roman. Over to Eric Lopez.
Nice split between Roman. Found Mankey in midfield. Looking for Edwards. Just slightly offsides.
Actually, a few weeks ago, that head official, he was the lines judge, at the half field. I guess he was the fourth official that day. And he was just chopping it up with this. He couldn't believe we were getting paid to work the soccer games. Very funny, man. He was hilarious the whole time. Kept getting on our clock keeper. It was pretty funny. But, hopefully he can continue to do a good job here in this game. Bulldogs earn possession back. Noah Harris getting pressured. Nathan Roy.
Oh, it's a wonderful day here at the Gus. Not too hot, not too cold either. Feels like good weather, and all the Gus brings out all the dogs here. We have quite a few parents with their dogs. Beautiful puppies, But I'm just getting distracted.
Now Concordia looking to advance up the field. Out to Al-Hindi. Al-Hindi with some space. He goes back to the left back. Looking to lob and go through, and that'll be picked up by Noel Pena. And the sun's starting to come out here on an otherwise fairly cloudy day. it's looked like it's wanted to rain the last 3 days, and it just hadn't. And hopefully a front will be coming soon. Mankey trying to win the header, 6-killer.
I think the Bulldogs are in a tricky situation right now. I think they're trying to all press up as quickly as they can, leaving really not anybody in the midfield besides Mankey.
And credit to this Concordia defense, sending a lot of doubles here early and really putting some pressure on the ball. The Bulldogs just not quite found their rhythm yet.
I agree with you, Chris. Yeah, I just think
Lopez through to Mankey. Quick chance here. Mankey looking out wide to 6-killer. 6-killer, one-on-one. Back to Mankey. Missed touch there. Mankey trying to slide it and keep it. Bulldogs don't maintain possession. And now Concordia looking to counter. Harris marking up on the ball. And quick foul there.
Foul.
Maybe a flop there. Good foul from Harris to slow the ball down and get set.
As I was saying, Chris, I think that was a great opportunity for the Bulldogs. I think that was just a slightly missed touch from 6-killer. Try to play it back to Jack Mankey to put the ball back in. Just slightly went out of his reach right there. But,
Absolutely.
Great encounterment from the Bulldogs. I definitely think that's something they need to move on forward, especially during this game, because the Tornadoes are putting that pressure high on the Bulldogs and making their defense work a lot.
And Longoria breaks up that press and quickly fouled there by Aguirre.
That dog is ugly.
Now Pena going to take this free kick. Bulldogs walking up the field. And looking for another opportunity here. Still haven't gotten a corner yet. And looking to maybe get a set piece a little bit closer to the goal. Concordia's had 3 already. And Pena going to play a long ball forward, but that is just going to get pushed out of bounds there. Now Hindi on the throw-in.
Nice touch from the Tornadoes.
Now the Tornadoes again. Looking, ball marked by Edwards. Eric Lopez pressing forward. Concordia going to go ahead and change here. Into the midfield, De La Torre. Quick chip pass over to number 9. Ball through, headed through. Concordia, dangerous field position now. Good turn there from De La Torre, trying to get a cross in. Aldridge intercepts his cross, deflected. Sanchez going to go ahead and clear it. Now Longoria looking to run. That ball swept up in the back line there. The Bulldogs going to continue and press forward. Now some dangerous passes there by the Tornadoes. And Bulldogs got to continue to work here on the defensive end of the field. Keep it out of their own third. You have a pace here of Aguirre early.
I agree.
Causing some problems.
This is definitely a lot faster than what we saw previously from the last game. Wouldn't you say, Chris?
Absolutely. But the Bulldogs were quick with their pace on the offensive end, but just the overall speed of the game, it was a much different ball game then. Now out to Al Hindi. Back over to Watto. And over to Burleson. Trying to go in. That deflected out. Now Watto again. 6-killer going to mark Al Hindi. And Concordia being pretty patient here early.
No, I agree. Definitely taking their time.
Nate Roy breaking up that pass. Aldridge trying to clear.
Mankey with the pass, looking for Roy. I think Roy was trying to play.
Good ball up the sideline there by Nate Roy. Eric Lopez pressing forward. And so far here, it's been A lot of Concordia possession here. Bulldogs got to fight to get that ball and keep it.
Yeah, you can definitely tell the Tornadoes are being super patient with the Bulldogs, and
Shot taken, and that is right into Pena. And Aguirre there looking to get something going here.
yeah, he's not fifth in the conference for shots on goal and shots scored for nothing,
Absolutely, and we're seeing the pace of him early here. Just lightning quick. Causing problems. Header one there by Longoria. Sanchez trying to get it. Out wide to Gavin Edwards. Now the Bulldogs looking to get a cross in. Trying to go through to Roman. That pass just a bit long. Diego Roman brought down, though. And foul given there.
Yeah, it looks like Minky would be taking this free kick for the Bulldogs. Majority of the times when we see Minky take this, it's either a shot in or a cross. But, this is a tricky opportunity. We're almost down 20 minutes in the game already, and no team has really taken that many shots on goal. So
in a dangerous spot here for Mankey. And out wide like that, it's really easy to be deceptive here with your shot. Very easily go cross, very easily go goal, and it's hard to tell a difference. And Mankey trying to get it in. Deflected. Longoria. Goal cleared off the line there by Burleson. And what a stop there by Concordia.
Wow.
Goal line clearance from the captain there.
Insane.
And a great chance there for the Bulldogs. Very well could have been a goal.
Yeah, it looks like we have a substitution for the Bulldogs. Looks like Louis Hart
going to take a break.
Will be joining the Bulldogs in the game here. Amazing opportunity at the Bulldogs. Jack Mankey did a well job placing that ball. The goalkeeper for Concordia just happened to read it as well. Got his height up.
Good header from Hart into Longoria. Ball through. Trying to clear it away. Diego Roman pressing forward now. Bulldogs trying to get it back. Stop the counter. Roman winning that ball. Roman brought down.
Dude, that is a second.
Official speeding over. Waving them off. Thought we might see a yellow there. Back-to-back fouls pretty quick there for Leo Lopez.
Wow.
Concordia.
This is literally the
and
exact
the same spot on the free kick.
Yeah, I think Mankey's
Official
definitely
drawing the wall back even further this time.
I think Mankey's definitely going to try to place this one extremely well. I mean, the last one was placed well, but just the keeper happened to get his hands on that one. Let's take a look. And that is
ball
deflected.
Off the wall. Ball skied there, and going to stay with the Bulldogs. Going to be a long throw in. Good stuff here. Now the Bulldogs trying to earn deeper field position here and maybe even find a corner or two. Roman going to take this throw in. Defenders back. The throw in going to be into Eric Lopez. Eric Lopez trying to turn that, broken up by Concordia. Ball cleared away. Sanchez with it. He's doubled, splits the double. Ball through to Lopez. Lopez trying to run it down, and that ball just a bit long.
Yeah, I think that he passed it a little too hard for Lopez. He just went out of his reach right there.
Sanchez looking for the foul there. Official saying play on. Now a goal kick goes quickly out.
Nice read from Louis Hart.
Louis Hart looking over to Eric Lopez. Pass just a touch long. And Eric Lopez, dangerous challenge there.
Louis Hart read the play really well,
Bulldogs got to continue to work here.
Absolutely, Chris. The Tornadoes are definitely putting that pressure on. They did it from the beginning, and they're still doing it now. Looks like they're not taking no break.
Now, the Bulldogs cheated a goal there by Concordia's captain. Great play to keep that ball off the line. A deep ball in. Concordia 16 looking to turn. Bulldog defense all over it.
Play on. The ref is saying play on. I think Tornadoes are looking for that foul in the box for that
Louis
PK.
Hart now. Bulldogs looking to counter. And ball out of bounds there from Edwards. And Bulldogs again just can't quite connect and get going here on the counter. Louis Hart pressing forward now. Eric Lopez. Bulldogs working. Concordia playing about the back. Now seeing kind of a 3-4-3 look here from Concordia. And,
yeah, definitely have their they have their left back going pretty high up, trying to play also that winger position.
yeah, kind of left wing back for sure. Foul down going against the Bulldogs. Not sure if it was Roman or Edwards. He's still down. Clock going to go ahead and stop. And 0-0 all here with about 23 minutes left to go, about halfway. Yellow given.
Wow.
I believe that was on
Edwards,
if I'm not mistaken.
I think they were trying to call it that he went studs up. You know, that's tricky. You know, it's really dangerous if you do play and tackle with studs up. You can definitely hurt somebody. So I don't know if that was the right call, but from here it didn't look like he went studs up. But, you know, right now the refs have better eyes than us.
Yeah, that's why they're on the field and we're up in the box here.
Absolutely.
I say the box. It's pretty much just a deer blind. But nevertheless, a good little setup here. Now with some dangerous field position, Concordia looking to cross this ball in.
Great
ball. Go ahead and take a shot at the back post. That is headed away. Corner given.
Tricky, I think. Pena saw that one coming in right at him. Definitely pushed it out, but it looked like he pushed it out for the Tornadoes to take a corner. So a little tricky there.
Now Concordia again, 5th corner of the game here. Near post. Aldridge gets that away. Concordia shot blocked by Longoria. Longoria trying to run that ball down. Can't quite control it. Now Louis Hart pressing forward. Ball moving about the back line again. And Concordia going to be patient again here. Bulldogs a little bit out of position. Longoria marking up. Pass broken up by Sanchez. Longoria controls it. Eric Lopez turning. Goes back to Roy. Dangerous position now. Ball almost given away by the Bulldogs. And that's going to be a corner, or excuse me, a throw-in for Concordia.
Yeah, I think the Tornadoes right here try to play that fast throw-in. Just quiet, couldn't wait for the ref to blow his whistle.
Absolutely, and De La Torre there, you know, getting that ball and kind of trying to cross it or kick it right at Aldridge and earn a corner. Seen a sub come in now for Concordia. I believe Leo Lopez is going to take a break here. And now dangerous field position, pitch position here for Concordia again. Finding a deeper throw in.
Good
Longoria
read
breaking up that ball.
Right here, Roy.
Nate Roy forward, trying to connect with Lopez, controlled by the Tornadoes. Edwards pressing up. Over to Hamill. Hamill out to Alhindi. Alhindi back to Aguirre. Aguirre going to change.
What a nice switch field from Concordia.
Connects there with Alejandro Rojas. I believe that's who subbed in for number 16, Leo Lopez. Bulldogs breaking up that cross.
Mankey
looking to counter now. Mankey with some space. Long ball through. Trying to connect with Louis Hart, and that is just going to roll out of bounds. Now the Bulldogs all pressing forward. Concordia
Nice
trying.
touch from Concordia. Bad the Bulldogs here read the play, just slightly missed touch.
The official giving the foul. Was going to let it play on, but gave the foul, stopped the counter there. Concordia bench doesn't agree.
I don't think Concordia at all agreed with that. You know, they're all
Absolutely
hands
not.
up behind their head in shock.
Now, I'm not quite sure the name of this official, but love the showmanship he has, you know. Makes it a fun game, you know. He's very theatrical with some of his calls.
And you see Pena come out of his box.
Yeah.
It's going to be
Goal kick, TLU. Subs coming on. Longoria is going to take a break.
Looks like Evan Vermont will be stepping in the game to join the Bulldogs.
Good stuff. We've seen a lot of Vermonts here lately. Doing a good job for the Bulldogs. Put a lot of pressure on. Was involved a lot Friday. That big win. Good ball control in the midfield. Long ball through. Louis Hart trying to run it down. Trying to bump. He takes down his defender. Trying to fix it. I'll just stand back. Is that better? Yeah. I'll just stand further back.
What?
Forgive us. Yes, the mic picking up, not yours so much. My microphone doesn't have that little protector, so I'm picking up some of the wind.
Well,
but,
it's pretty windy out here.
Yeah,
So.
no kidding.
And it looks like Concordia utilizing their back line right now.
Trying to go through. That's going to be a goal kick for the Bulldogs.
So far, pretty good game from each team. You know, each team it's definitely fighting for something here. But it looks like Concordia is definitely still applying that pressure super hard. Concordia trying to move fast here. About 17 minutes left in the game.
First half.
And oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I do this every time.
You do.
In the
It's
first,
okay.
yeah.
It's okay.
In the first half, my apologies.
Please forgive us. We are still just amateur commentators. Getting better, though. Now Mankey with it. Back to Nate Roy. Nate Roy chip pass. Connects with Vermont. So that's broken up by Al-Hindi. Al-Hindi running. Mankey takes that right back.
Sanchez looking for someone.
Long ball.
Lopez having to be offsides just a little.
And Bulldog faithful starting to get into this one. Defense maybe look a little more alive. I think both sides here playing kind of conservative early here, knowing the caliber of the game they're playing. Bulldogs pressing forward. Got to continue to work on the defensive end. Concordia doing a good job of maintaining possession. That ball questionably close.
I don't know. I think that was slightly just having to touch his hand a little bit, not on purpose, but it still happened to touch.
From Edwards. Lopez trying to go through, connects with Vermont's. Vermont's quickly doubled. He goes back to Nate Roy. Jack looking to go through. Chip pass up the sideline towards Vermont's. That ball cleared away. Good pass there. McGuire. Ball close to the foul line. Jack Mankey winning that ball back. Can't quite keep it in bounds. And now a Concordia throw-in. Mankey marking up De La Torre. Physical play there.
Nice
Looking
switch to the
change
field.
here. That's broken up by Roman. Good header there from Diego Roman. Now Roman gonna run. Bulldogs looking to counter. Roman with some space. He goes over to Sanchez. Sanchez going forward to Louis Hart. Louis Hart taken down. And foul given. Going against Carlos Watto there.
Looks like
And
Minky.
another deep corner free kick there for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it looks like Minky will take this one for the Bulldogs. I'm not going to lie, Chris. These are looking like the same fouls that's happened for the past two for the Bulldogs. You know, Concordia just happens to foul the Bulldogs in the same position.
Trying to avoid, getting the ball deeper, getting a cross in, and you're trying to avoid the corners as much as possible. And, that makes sense. Looking at the roster, you can just see the height differential.
Noah Harris here. We don't really see him at top.
He's fouled. Defender going to go ahead and clear it now. Foul given against Sanchez there. And Jose Aguirre having a lot of words for the officials here. Bulldogs still trying to work. Ball marked by Diego Roman. He's staying with him.
Nice tackle from Roman here. Just slightly missed the ball. Shot on. I wouldn't say that's on goal, but that's a shot for the
That
Tornadoes.
ball sailed over the goal. Now that was number 18 there. Garfias. Subs coming in. And, looks like Jose Aguirre and Gustavo Hernandez going to take a break alongside, I believe, number 9, De La Torre. So, fresh legs up front for Concordia.
Yeah, whole new legs up at the top.
And still tied up at 0 here. The first half, Mankey takes that ball back. And Jaden Frankie came in. I missed his substitution. And Frankie slips up there, gives the ball away. And a terrible foul given. And a quick ball played. And, parents agree.
I mean, terrible foul, The Tornadoes just happened to do that to the Bulldogs, but,
Louis Hart with it, through to Bermont's. Bermont's looking to get a cross in. Back to Louis Hart. Lots of Bulldogs
with
on
a
the
cut
opposite
there,
side.
Louis Hart.
Good cross in. Doesn't quite connect there with Frankie, and that is going to roll out of bounds.
Yeah,
a great cost there from Louis Hart.
Yeah, it looks like Frankie just happened to run in a little too early when Hart crossed the ball, but definitely saw Frankie on that far side there, tried his best to cut and cross it in. Now Concordia on the encounterment, looking for the near side here to Rojas. The ball's still in Roy, and Rojas fighting for this 50-50 ball here. And Rojas happened to keep the ball
keeps
in.
That ball in. Concordia shielding the ball. Pretty aggressive here. Al-Hindi. Back to Rojas. Rojas over to Garfias. Garfias going to go ahead and shoot. And that is way right and over the fence.
Yeah, again, not on target, but
and the Bulldogs still working here.
a lot of fans out today for the Bulldogs here at the Gus. I'm honestly surprised we don't hear more talking between the crowd.
Absolutely. Everybody, guess, having that slow Sunday, as we always talk about. But I think that is going to quickly shift up here Poor ball there from Pena, and Concordia wins the ball back. Now Riojas looking across. Aldridge going to mark the ball. Good defense there from Carson Aldridge. Ball played back, given to Vermont's. Vermont's to Louis Hart. Louis Hart trying to chip a pass through. That's taken away. And now Concordia going to go back to their back line. Captain Burleson with it. Going to go wide to Al Hindi.
Nathan Roy trying to mark.
Crossed in, headed away, and that's going to go ahead and be offsides.
Great defending from Harris in that back line right there. Did a well job trying to head that ball out so Concordia would not get another corner, and thankfully they were offsides.
Good job there to see that ball was going, behind the defense and to stop and to not chase it and force an offsides there. Pena with a longer goal kick this time. Header won by Concordia. Diego Roman going to be able to run that one down. Now Harris with it. Concordia
nice
pressing
placement
forward.
for the Bulldogs. Looks like they're connecting their pass. Just took them a little while, but looks like Concordia's over here sending 2 to 3 on one player for the Bulldogs.
Al Hindi deflecting that out of bounds. And again, the Bulldogs just having to work here, having to fight to earn possession of the ball. Eric Lopez tripped up, loses the ball. Mankey trying to break it up. Noah Harris marking the ball, cleared away.
Harris with the clearance, looking for Lopez. Lopez
now the Bulldogs trying to counter. There goes Frankie. Lopez sliding tackle, tripped up. Diego Roman controls the ball. He's doubled. Excuse me, that was Sanchez there.
Jaden Frankie on the ball.
Giving the ball away. And both teams not really playing high-quality soccer here. And I think the moment and the added pressure of this game makes it such a hard game to play. Not only could it be your last game, senior night here at the Gus, but also playing a must-win game against a team that's done just as well as you at Conference.
I didn't even think about that. I totally flew over my mind, Chris, but that is definitely true. Like
a lot of pressure today.
20 seniors here for the Bulldogs, and this is their last time touching the field as a Bulldog.
Frankie's cross there.
Could
into
be.
The box.
Thank you. Could be,
Hopefully it's not.
Knocking on wood.
But Bulldogs continuing to fight, and eventually one of these counters is going to happen. Going back to what Coach Kerwin Johnson said,
create a moment.
Go create a moment and make it happen. And I think the Bulldogs will do just that in time.
Definitely takes patience and.
Oh. Wow, I'm surprised that wasn't a foul there called on Harris. Shot taken. That's way wide. Shot coming in from Brian Rios there at a Rio Grande City down in the valley. Pena going to earn another goal kick. Just about 6 minutes left to go here in the first half. And going to be a good 90 here. The Bulldogs continuing to work and got to make Concordia pay for pressing the ball so high up in the TLU third. Good control by Mankey. Jack trying to go up the sideline. Connects with Lopez. Back through. Ball through. Trying to go to Vermont. He's tripped up by Al Hindi. And Concordia going to control the ball again. Now Louis Hart up front. Concordia playing around with their back three. Intercepted by Diego Roman. He's grabbed. Ref going to give the foul. And this right here could be the break the Bulldogs need.
Harris on the ball.
Long ball forward.
Looking for Hart.
Headed away by Concordia. Second header missed there, curled by Concordia. Bulldogs jabbing at it. Frankie breaking that ball up over to Mankey. Mankey taken to the side, wins the ball back. Foul given. And a lot of fouls here early, fast, aggressive Concordia defense. And the Bulldogs looking to earn one here quickly before the halfway point.
The Bulldogs playing fast and quick. Roman found Sanchez, looking for Lopez.
Out wide to Frankie. Jaden Frankie trying to go through. The Bulldogs struggling to complete their passes here, and Concordia third. Ball doubled there, finds Frankie, finds Lopez. Lopez with some space. Trying to go around his defender. That broken up. Louis Hart controls it. Over to Mankey. Mankey with some space. Shot taken on goal. And that'll be scooped up by Joshua Redding. The Bulldogs continuing to work.
Amazing work from Mankey right there. You know, he saw the opportunity to take the shot. Took the shot, just happened not to go his way. But, you know, those creates those moments for the Bulldogs to get that confidence up during the game.
The Bulldogs, and that chance there, I think, sparked some energy here. The fans seem a little bit more into it now. Good to see the Bulldog faithful ready to go. And the faithful they'll have to be today.
About 3 minutes left in this half. Yeah, talking to our cameraman, I agree. There's a
good showing today.
Yes, absolutely.
Sanchez going to take a break, which brings on number 42, DJ Sassenhagen. Maybe some quick feet here before the halfway point. Bulldogs looking to find something. Roman on the throw-in. Super windy today, too, as we've discussed, but
you know, I think it feels great. I think the players probably aren't going to complain. I think they'd rather play in this weather than the beam and heat.
And I think it'll help quite a bit in the second half when, we're not going into the wind. I think it'll make it a lot different half for the Bulldogs.
Absolutely.
And, it's pretty much a 30-mile crosswind at the TLU goal. So, making it tough. Bulldogs holding it down so far. Diego Roman looking to beat his defender. He does. Tripped up. Could have been a foul there.
Yeah, it looks like it was called a clean tackle.
Playing it back to their back line. Now the back three. Vermont's marking up. Gonna get ahead and go out wide. Devin Hamill. Hamill surveying. Trying to go through to Al-Hindi. But that ball just long and going to be a goal kick. Now the Bulldogs have a chance here with about 1:30 left to go in the first half. And, everything you got right here at this opportunity if you're the Bulldogs. Long ball forward, connects with Sassenhagen. Sassenhagen to Vermont. And this might be what the Bulldogs need. Through to Sassenhagen. Sassenhagen deep position now. He's doubled. Plays it through to Vermont, and Vermont is just a hair off sides there.
Great work from Vermont and Sassenhagen. They saw the opportunity, tried to take it. Just Vermont took off a little before the ball was played, which left him to be offsides.
Now 24 left on the game clock.
Nice read from Sassenhagen.
Little bump there from Louis Hart, trying to earn the ball
back. Nice double from the Bulldogs.
Throw-in going to go to TLU with now 10. And that'll do it here in the first half. at a draw here, 0-0 at the half. Bulldogs continuing to work. And maybe looking at the numbers here. We'll explain that for you. So, looking at the table, some of y'all were asking about how it's going to work. So, at the top of the table is Trinity and Colorado. They're both at 28 points.
And they're secured.
They're very secure. But looking at it, Southwestern, TLU, Concordia, St. Thomas all have a chance to get in. And so it depends on how these go today. I believe Southwestern is playing McMurray, and depending on that game, that'll get Southwestern potentially to 21. However, if they draw, they'll all be Southwestern will have 19. Now TLU has 18, along with Concordia, who has 18. And so the magic number is 21. If the Bulldogs find a way to pick up 3 points today, that'll put them in tied third with potentially most likely Southwestern, and we'll have an update on that score. And looking at the numbers, if that were to happen, the Bulldogs would pick up the 3 seed because we have 3 less goals allowed than Southwestern.
And then if we tie, St. Thomas wins, they get in.
And if we draw with Concordia today, that'll put us at 19, which could potentially allow St. Thomas to pick up 20 points and earn the 3 seed or the 4 seed, depending on Southwestern. So if we draw today, Concordia and TLU most likely going to be done. So it's a win-all game for the Bulldogs here.
Yeah, it's a tricky situation. I think as we mentioned at the beginning of this game, it is a win-win or a win-lose situation. If both teams lose, they both get sent home today and won't be able to enter the tournament. So it leaves another opportunity for another team in the SCAC to get one ahead.
Taking a look at the numbers here, 6 shots for Concordia, 5 for TLU, 1 on target for Concordia to TLU's 2. 2 saves from Redding, 1 save for Pena, 8 fouls for Concordia, 5 for TLU, 4 corners going Concordia's way, TLU yet to earn one, and a few offsides on both sides. But that'll do it, folks, here in the first half. We'll have an update here in about 12 minutes, and we'll get ready to go for the second half, and Bulldog's going to fight.
As an MAT student, you are an athletic trainer, and I think that's something really cool that we get to experience.
We're pretty hands-on. Anything that like our preceptor asks us to do, like we're able to do. Going out to practices and traveling to games.
We're doing evals, looking at them, helping them with their rehab like protocols.
For me personally, I do a lot of like hands-on where I'm like speaking with the patients about how they feel. And so I feel like it's a lot of like one-on-one interactions.
Knowing that I'm going to go into the clinic every day and I don't know who's going to walk through the door and what their problem's going to be, and that I get to be the one that tells them like, hey, this is what's wrong, but I can also help you, so here's a solution.
Welcome, everyone, to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs. This small, private, faith-based university is tucked away in a quiet, rural town between 2 of the top 5 largest cities in the state of Texas, Austin and San Antonio. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we're going to show you around this welcoming and beautiful campus through the stories and experiences of its students. You're going to hear about why they chose TLU, what they love about their experience, and how most students are involved in multiple on and off campus activities, clubs, sports, and the arts. TLU's incredible students will show you what it means to learn boldly and live to inspire. So let's get started and show you around this absolutely beautiful campus. Welcome to Texas Lutheran University. This is the College Tour.
Do more than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
I chose TLU because I like the one-on-one that I get with my professors.
Being able to talk to all the professors one-on-one, they're definitely helpful in deciding like what I can do with my degree and then how to get into those different fields.
I liked the tour of the campus. I liked seeing how everything was really close together. Our classes now from first year and second year are all in the lab, so we have our own space that we can go to for studying.
Well, I chose TLU because I had met some people who were in the program and they told me some good things about it. It's a smaller school, so I feel like I was going to get more of that one-on-one type of learning.
I get to, be more hands-on with patients and more engaged with my preceptors and my professors and my classmates as well.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Yes, sir. DJ Lewis, you watching TLU Plus, and we got it. Let's get it.
You're watching TLU Plus.
As an MAT student, you are an athletic trainer, and I think that's something really cool that we get to experience.
We're pretty hands-on. Anything that our preceptor asks us to do, we're able to do. Going out to practices and traveling to games.
We're doing evals, looking at them, helping them with their rehab protocols.
For me personally, I do a lot of hands-on where I'm speaking with the patients about how they feel, and so I feel like it's a lot of one-on-one interactions.
Knowing that I'm going to go into the clinic every day and I don't know who's going to walk through the door and what their problem's going to be, and that I get to be the one that tells them hey, this is what's wrong, but I can also help you, so here's a solution.
Welcome everyone to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs. This small, private, faith-based university is tucked away in a quiet, rural town between two of the top 5 largest cities in the state of Texas, Austin and San Antonio. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we're going to show you around this welcoming and beautiful campus through the stories and experiences of its students. You're going to hear about why they chose TLU, what they love about their experience, and how most students are involved in multiple on and off campus activities, clubs, sports, and the arts. TLU's incredible students will show you what it means to learn boldly and live to inspire. So let's get started and show you around this absolutely beautiful campus. Welcome to Texas Lutheran University. This is the College Tour.
Do more than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to build their college resumes. As freshmen and sophomores, our students are already performing research with a professor, presenting at conferences, and building their portfolios to apply for graduate schools and professional health programs. The world needs you. Answer your calling. TLU. Learn boldly. Live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
I chose TLU because I like the one-on-one that I get with my professors.
Being able to talk to all the professors one-on-one, they're definitely helpful in deciding like what I can do with my degree and then how to get into those different fields.
I liked the tour of the campus. I liked seeing how everything was really close together. Our classes now from first year and second year are all in the lab, so we have our own space that we can go to for studying.
Well, I chose TLU because I had met some people who were in the program and they told me some good things about it. It's a smaller school, so I feel like I was going to get more of that one-on-one type of learning.
I get to, be more hands-on with patients and more engaged with my preceptors and my professors and my classmates as well.
At Texas Lutheran University, we believe a better world is possible, and it all starts with you. For more than a century, we've been preparing students just like you to follow their dreams and embrace their potential. With small class sizes to facilitate relationship building and affordable tuition, we're committed to you. Because at TLU, you're not just a student, you're part of a community. TLU. Learn boldly, live to inspire. Learn more at tlu.edu.
Yes, sir. DJ Lewis, you watching TLU Plus, and we got it. Let's get it.
You're watching TLU Plus.
As an MAT student, you are an athletic trainer, and I think that's something really cool that we get to experience.
We're pretty hands-on. Anything that our preceptor asks us to do, we're able to do. Going out to practices and traveling to games.
We're doing evals, looking at them, helping them with their rehab protocols.
For me personally, I knew a lot of hands-on where I'm speaking with the patients about how they feel, and so I feel like it's a lot of one-on-one interactions.
Knowing that I'm going to go into the clinic every day and I don't know who's going to walk through the door and what their problem's going to be, and that I get to be the one that tells them hey, this is what's wrong, but I can also help you, so here's a solution.
Welcome everyone to Texas Lutheran University, also known as TLU. TLU is known for its close-knit community, dedication to service learning, and commitment to helping students match their talents and passions with the world's greatest needs. This small, private, faith-based university is tucked away in a quiet, rural town between two of the top 5 largest cities in the state of Texas, Austin and San Antonio. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we're we're going to show you around this welcoming and beautiful campus through the stories and experiences of its students. You're going to hear about why they chose TLU, what they love about their experience, and how most students are involved in multiple on and off-campus activities, clubs, sports, and the arts. TLU's incredible students will show you what it means to learn boldly and live to inspire. So let's get started and show you around this absolutely beautiful campus. Welcome to Texas Lutheran University. This is the College Tour.
Do more than dream of a better world. Make it happen with a TLU degree. Texas Lutheran University provides one-on-one opportunities for students to...
And welcome back, Bulldog Nation. Gearing up here for another 45. I'm Chris Jones, joined by
Jackie Salceda.
Tale of two halves here, hopefully. First half, Concordia dominating possession, and Bulldogs really having to work. But coming out of the half field, the change of sides, that's really going to play a part today. I don't know if you can hear the wind blowing into my mic, but
heavy on the
pretty
wind
much
today.
30-mile-an-hour gusts blowing right towards the Concordia goal now on this left side of the field. And so going back in to explain kind of where we're at the conference. Right now, if the results hold, Southwestern's losing to McMurray, which would put them at 18.
This is crazy work that we're seeing over the conference.
And Austin College is beating St. Thomas. So even a draw would get us and Concordia in if those results hold. Of course, a long half still to be played in both of those games, but potentially couldn't end up working out for the Bulldogs here. But nevertheless, don't want to play it up to a chance. I'd like to see them find the back of the net and put 3 points up on the board. Here we go.
Crazy work that we had this mind and mentality today coming into this game that both teams either had a win or lose situation, and both teams either won, which one team got ahead of the other, because a draw would lead them down to not even entering the SCAC tournament. But now it's across the CAC. We have teams that are losing that we thought were going to win. So it's kind of putting
getting into the TLU third.
Yeah, the Bulldogs might have a great opportunity here to secure a placement already. Not even fourth place, but third in conference.
Avoiding, it's tough draw with both nationally ranked Colorado or Trinity at the top of the conference, but maybe avoiding that number one seed would be quite a nice thing, quite a nice advantage to pick up. But nevertheless, Bulldogs here got to find a way to get this one done. The high foot there from Longoria. Bulldogs looking to have pretty much the same starters, but you're going to see Louis Hart in place of Cole Sixkiller. But up front, Edwards, Longoria, Hart in the midfield, Sanchez, Mankey, and Eric Lopez, and then the back line of Aldridge Wells and Diego Roman and Nate Roy. Cross into the box, headed away there by Noah Harris. And that is going to roll down for a goal kick. Official giving a corner. I thought that ball was off Harris there, so I was a bit confused there. But corner going to be given now to Concordia. This is number 8, Gustavo Hernandez to take. Bulldogs loading up the front side of the box. Cross in, trying to connect there. He connects with number 30, Ronaldo Guzman, but that'll be saved by Pena. And now here come the Bulldogs. Noel going to send his team up front. Good ball up front. Headed away there. Carlos Longoria trying to win the ball. Now the Bulldogs pressing forward. Louis Hart pressing forward. Gavin Edwards marking high. Trying to chip and go through. That's broken up by Sanchez. Kept in bounds. Great control there from Gavin Edwards. Edwards
Nice
through to Mankey.
flip.
Now the Bulldogs trying to find some space, and Mankey's pass over to Hart, hair long.
We saw a well-placed split between the Bulldogs where Mankey tried to slot Louis Hart. Just happened to go too far for Hart right there. But, you know, great encounterment from the Bulldogs.
Just a little bit too much mustard on that pass there from Mankey. Bulldogs pressing forward, though. Ball given right back. Longoria at the edge of the box. He's going to pass it to Lopez. Lopez going to try and get a cross in. He turns, looking, plays it back to Mankey. Mankey, one touch. Lunging pass, that's broken up by Concordia. Clearance a bit short, and now Concordia trying to counter.
Oh, and he's onside. You know, the Bulldogs need to really...
Onside, I thought maybe he was a bit offsides there, but no, Nate Roy going to mark up. Now Diego Ramon, cross coming in. Headed away by Noah Harris, though. Edwards going to control it. Diego Ramon forward. Now the Bulldogs looking to counter. Eric Lopez playing the ball over. Ball through. Keeper off his line, but he will pick that one up.
Great
I
efforts
thought maybe
from...
they could have gone even further diagonally.
Yeah, I think that's what
looked
Louis
for
Hart was
Longoria.
mentioning, that to place the ball diagonally, not straight to the keeper there. It just slightly went out of his range.
Oh, and ball intercepted by Hart. Hart searching foul. Going to go ahead and be given. Two-hand shove there.
Straight up pushed him right there.
That's going to go on Luis Pineda. Pineda, please forgive me if that isn't 100% there. Jack Mankey fairly deep. Just inside the half circle there. Now, Bulldogs looking for another opportunity.
Mankey taking the free
Mankey's
kick.
cross, trying to find Harris or Aldridge. Headed away by Concordia. Nathan Roy, little bump there.
Oh, no foul being called, but definitely a push from the back, and ref is saying play on.
Aggressive play. Ball deflected off Longoria, and that is going to be a deep Concordia throw-in. Now already starting to see more chances here this half for the Bulldogs, and still working to control the ball. Bulldogs pressing forward.
Oh.
Long pass there, gets fairly deep.
Yeah, it gives the Bulldogs an opportunity to push up. What a split from Concordia. Now looking
to chip
for...
it through the sideline. Diego Ramon on the ball. Good defense from Ramon. Bulldogs going to go ahead and mark up on the switch. Concordia looking to cross. Connects. Header whiff, though, and Pena going to pick that up. And dangerous chance there for Gustavo Hernandez up front. Off a good cross into the box.
He definitely got up there, has some height to him.
And a big gust coming through. Pena going to go ahead and go goal kick. And that ball is well into the Concordia third. Louis Hart heading it back to the opposing side's keeper. Yeah, that ball got carried.
Looking for a chip to Guzman.
De La Torre, quick pass in. Little chip pass there, out wide. Now Guzman with it. Looking to beat Roy. Ball marked. Bit wide, out back. Finds the captain. Louis Hart trying to run that ball down.
Yeah, right now it looks like the Bulldogs are not pressuring at all. Looks just
allowing
like
the ball to be super deep.
it looks like they're just watching right now, but the Bulldogs
Playing very conservative here.
I agree. I think the Bulldogs definitely need to add some pressure to the Tornadoes right now. It's allowing the Tornadoes to freely move.
And now the ball forward.
Nice
Finds
touch
Louis
from
Hart.
Hart.
Louis Hart through. Longoria going to try and run that one down. Quick speed there from the Concordia back line. Ball going to go ahead and roll out of bounds, and that's going to go Concordia's way. Bulldogs still trying to counter quick. The golden retriever having some words to say about that play too. Edwards pressing up. Lopez. Concordia is trying to change, looking for number 11, Antonio Rios. Through pass, not quite. Oh, handball. And going to allow the Bulldogs to move upfield. Noah Harris goes quick. Ball deep. Keeper going to go ahead and pick that one up. And right idea there from Harris. Just a bit long on that pass. Concordia going quick. Long ball trying to go through. That's going to be picked up by Aldridge. Aldridge over to Gavin Edwards. Edwards looking to turn.
Found Lopez right here as a forward, looking for Hart. Slightly chipped it in. Hart going to run this ball down. Kept the ball in.
Fighting to keep it in. Good control there from Louis Hart. Ball bumped. And that is going to be TLU's first corner of the game here. And we're going to see Sanchez step up and take this one.
Yeah, I think usually we see Mankey take the balls for the Bulldogs, those little corner kicks, but I don't know, maybe
I like the look that Sanchez gives you, though. And, you know, as that ball maybe headed away and away from the goal, it gives Mankey a chance to maybe find the back of the net. And Sanchez, good left-footed player.
Absolutely.
Going to put a good ball in here.
Holding
Official
time.
stop in the game. He's saying to stop touching, stop pulling.
No, I think he has some words for both teams right here.
And rightfully so. I mean, they are all over Noah Harris and Aldridge in the box.
I mean, you kind of have to be. Harris is pretty tall himself. You got to mark the tallest man. You don't want that ball being put in the back of the net because the tallest player hit it in. Cross coming in from Sanchez.
Foul given against the Bulldogs. Bulldogs running back. Concordia players down. Louis Hart not too happy. Teammates trying to talk him up.
And we're holding time again.
That is number 18, Jesse Garfias down. He's going to walk it off.
Definitely think the Tornadoes there are trying to create a foul that hasn't even been made.
Louis Hart, got to be careful here. Don't want to pick up a card in a moment like this. The official trying to calm him down, but he's not really hearing him. Kind of words talking at him. Finally, we're going to play on here. 35 to go. And the Bulldogs are going to look to get up front again. Foul there from Lopez. Foul against Cameron Burleson there. Concordia hawking that ball down.
Yeah, good look and switch of the field for the Tornadoes.
Aldridge pressing up. Aldridge up pretty high.
Looks like the Tornadoes are.
Mankey going to go ahead and mark. Mankey breaking that up. Too handsy there for the officials. The more I'm watching this, the more this is starting to look like a bad football team. Lots of grabbing and holding, pulling on the jerseys, and the official doing a good job to keep it clean here.
Yeah.
And now the Bulldogs with it. Mankey controlling that ball. Nate Roy going forward. Louis Hart.
Louis Hart being tripped up. You know, this might be the opportunity right here that the Bulldogs need to get this one up on the Tornadoes. You know, these are Jax Mankey's, we like to call them the sweet spots for him.
Absolutely. And I thought Louis Hart may have been offside there. And I thought the official may have raised his flag there, so I'm not too sure what's going to happen here.
I mean, what's more important, the offsides or the foul here?
But it looks like the foul is going to stick. Mankey going to step up and take this one.
Just a slight couple feet outside that 18 box here. You know, this is a tricky play for the Bulldogs. Either Mankey's going to take the shot or look for that cross and find Harris on that back line, or even Aldridge.
And almost surprised we don't see Sanchez step up and take one deep right there. Get that ball spinning towards the goal, but Mankey so cool under pressure in these moments. Good ball. Looking back post. Noah Harris trying to run it down. Harris tackled. And that ball down. Official having some words there. And this is a really odd spot. It's
wow, this is
going to
tricky.
be all the way baseline. Or towards that goal line there. So very deep set piece now for the Bulldogs. Not one that I imagine you'd practice very often.
I mean, a slight
Due
curve
to
in the
nature
ball.
and the spot of it. We shall see, but actually, you know, it could make it easy here. And, you know, never say never. Kind of an odd distance here. A bit unusual. The Bulldogs are going to look to capitalize. Mankey going to take again. Little short pass. That ball skied out by Concordia. Mankey trying to control it. That ball cleared away. Pressed forward by Sanchez. Ball up the sideline. Gavin Edwards marking up. Ball chipped through. Noah Pena off his line. And reckless from Concordia's number 14, Pena. Okay, great defense there from Nate Roy to shield that player off and allow Pena to get to the ball. And, you know, I think pretty quick we're going to see a card from this official. Both sides getting really chippy here. And Bulldogs just got to continue to fight and continue to weather the storm here. Carlos Longoria trying to win it. Great control there
right
from
here.
Longoria. Plays it back to Nate Roy. Nate Roy looking to go up the sideline. That ball deflected. And I believe handball given there. And that is the correct call. And I think they're going to go ahead and just say throw in. I thought that was a handball there. That official saying he couldn't see it, taking the word of his line judge there. Deep throw in. Connects with Lopez. Lopez turning. Plays it out to Sanchez. That ball hair long. Noah Harris controlling that ball. Sanchez tripped up. No foul given. Sanchez controlling it. And that ball deflected off Concordia. Bulldogs trying to go quick. The official going to slow him down. Diego Roman now. Bulldogs cutting, looking to find someone.
Nice header from Hart.
Heading it in. Longoria going aggressive, trying to win that ball.
The ref is saying play on, I think.
Player down.
Holding time again.
Devin Hamill down. Hope he's all right. I think he might have caught his shoulder there from Longoria.
Yeah, most definitely probably got the wind knocked out of him just a bit.
And still scoreless here with 29. And we're going to get a little update here around the conference. So St. Thomas tied the game up with Austin College. And we are trying to get a Southwestern drop ball, though. And so McMurray's still up at the half against Southwestern. ball played forward. Bulldogs trying to earn the ball back. Longoria going to find it. Mankey to Roy. Nate Roy trying to chip it through. Concordia picks it up though. Little turn. Turn broken up by Aldridge. Good defense from Carson Aldridge there. Gavin Edwards trying to earn that ball back. Ball headed down. Controlled there. And Longoria going to finally control that one for the Bulldogs. And Aldridge going to go ahead and clear.
Nice touch from Hart at the front. Edwards looking for Lopez. Lopez with the turn.
Out.
Finding Roman
Diego
on the
Roman
side.
now with the little run. Bulldogs trying to counter. Diego Roman, few touches, finds Edwards. Edwards going to beat his man. Out to Eric Lopez. Lopez through ball. Taken down.
Whoa, there is no way.
And a poor
right
foul
now.
given.
You know, wow, just
And that is
Just
questionable call there. In a physical game with lots of grabbing and pulling. And, to penalize Eric Lopez for shielding the ball right there, I'm just not quite sure I understand where he was at in his thinking on that one. But the Bulldogs got to continue to work, and eventually they're going to catch a break here. 27 left on the clock.
Some advice I would give the Bulldogs right now is definitely throw themselves. You know, you never know what foul you'll end up getting.
Noah Harris way off his line, trying to win the ball.
Mankey with the touch on it.
Aldridge's going to go ahead and just clear. Connects with Louis Hart. Now the Bulldogs looking to maybe turn. Eric Lopez through. Out wide to Gavin Edwards. Going to play it back to Sanchez. Now Diego Roman. Over to Eric Lopez. Lopez through. Oh, and poor touch there from Roman. Ball cleared away. Diego Roman maybe would have had a chance to take a shot there.
Looking for the switch of the field. The Tornadoes are finding.
And all the TLU players sprinting back. Going to go ahead and mark this ball. Ball going about the midfield now. Going to go ahead and change. Gustavo Hernandez looking to be in control here for the Tornadoes. Plays it over to De La Torre. Looking to get across, and that ball gets through. Plays it back.
Nice tackle from
De La Torre
Edwards.
trips up. Now the Bulldogs sliding everywhere. And might need to just clear the ball here.
Nice
but we control
work from
it.
Sanchez.
Eric Lopez chipping a pass, trying to connect with Hart. And that ball just a bit long. That's going to be a deep throw in now. Clock going to go ahead and stop. Sub coming in. And we're going to see Aguirre check back in for the Tornadoes. As you know, he's got those quick feet. And, you know, he's 5th in conference in goals scored. So, going to be a tough mark. Coming in a little bit rested. But now the Bulldogs still fighting, still working.
Not sure what all the holdup is right now, but Tornadoes throw in. Nice read from Edwards. And looks like we have Evan Boteco checking in for the Bulldogs. You know, we saw a lot of Evan last game. He definitely scored his first collegiate goal here at the Gus. Exciting stuff. And freshman as well.
Pacheco lightning fast up front. Maybe looking to get a new number 9 in there. Give Louis Hart a break here before he potentially checks back in. Bulldogs trying to work. Ball into the box. Harris marked up. Cross in. Dangerous. Cleared away off the line. Diego Roman. Now the Bulldogs looking to counter. Longoria with it.
Longoria.
The Bulldogs Oh, and a bad ball there from Carlos Longoria, intended for Pacheco.
I think Longoria would have picked up his head slide a bit. He would have saw Evans on this near side out open by himself. Could have easily taken a 1v1 right here.
Absolutely. Maybe would have liked to see him go to Mankey and then Mankey through to Vermont, or Edwards, excuse me. But nonetheless, Bulldogs got to continue to work here. And Evan Pacheco using his speed already. Bulldogs pressing forward. Ramon on the ball. Pacheco on it too. Chip ball. Ball off Edwards. Going to be a deeper throw in now for the Tornadoes. Subs coming in now for your Tornadoes.
Looks like
Al-Hindi checking back in.
6 Killer joining the Bulldogs on this half today.
Concordia going to take a little break. Both sides looking to get some fresh feet in here. About 23 left to go. And looks like Sassenhagen going to come in pretty quick too. Actually see him up front.
And be a corner for the for the Tornadoes. My apologies.
Aguirre going to take. Cross into the box, headed. Goal, Concordia.
Concordia leading right now 1-0 above the Bulldogs.
And that was the captain, Cameron Burleson, heading that one away. Sassenhagen going to check in for Edwards now. And now you got to dial up the pressure here if you're the Bulldogs and got to earn one back quick. Concordia side coming alive. Now here come the Bulldogs. Going to fight with everything they have right here in this last 22.
Yeah, I believe the Bulldogs need to actually bump up the pressure right now, especially after this goal.
Nathan Roy trying to go forward. Vermont's now. Turnover Bulldogs. Pacheco now pressing forward. Ball somehow gets through. Flop, but going to give the foul against Harris. The Bulldogs got to be careful here. Got to keep their heads. Something's got to change when you go down, but the refs are still going to call the fouls. Bulldogs got to continue to work and earn this one back. Now we're going to see Concordia, drop back and slow the game down here as much as they can. Bulldogs got to fight. Bulldogs can't seem to win a 50-50 ball right now, though.
Sassenhagen pushing up, have Vermont joining him as well.
Pacheco going to press forward. Going to play it back to the keeper. Now Concordia in the midfield. Plays it back. Now the captain Burleson with it.
I think right now the Bulldogs
Burleson
again
on
are
a
just
little run.
watching.
Nate Roy breaking that up. Al-Hindi going to pick it up, though, and play it back. And Concordia going to be patient here.
Definitely hear a lot of voices from.
And now Concordia maybe through. Plays it back. Number 27 looking to get a cross in here. Marked by Roman. And they go back. Bulldogs trying to win the ball back. Flop there.
Hey, the ball is still in play right now.
The official letting some physicality go. Alhindi now on the left wing. Over to Aguirre. Aguirre going to go back. And Concordia trying to milk the clock here. Now 19 minutes left to go. They're leading 1-0. Pacheco pressing forward. One-man press right now from Evan Pacheco. Pacheco working hard to try and win this ball. Now Evan Vermont's going to take a turn.
The Bulldogs right now are
forward.
struggling right now just to even touch this ball. I don't even think the Bulldogs have touched the ball in the last 2 minutes of the game.
Yeah, the Bulldog bench just kind of looking defeated and down. Need to bring some energy in this kind of game. Yeah.
You know, eventually,
just continuing to press forward.
Yeah, eventually
And
the
there
Bulldogs
we might have
allow
our break. Almost. Captain going to run away with it. Jack Mankey trying to mark up. And now Concordia trying to counter. Ball's through to Alhindi. Alhindi going to take a shot. That's left and high away from the post. And now a goal kick for TLU. Now this is a good way to get the ball down the field. The Bulldogs got to win this 50-50 ball right here. Sub coming in. Eric Lopez going to check in for Sanchez. And Bulldogs got a battle right here. Ball forward. Header won by Concordia. Six Killer pokes it back. Aldridge with it. Aldridge tripped up. Ref saying play on. Aldridge trying to go up the sideline. That pass going to go out of bounds. Bulldogs winning the header there. Trying to go forward to Pacheco. Pacheco fouled. And the ref's going to go ahead and give. Going against Brian Rios there. And now a deeper field position here. Going to have a set piece for Mankey.
A free kick for the Bulldogs here. Mankey on the ball.
Mankey connects with Harris. Net just wide. Corner given. Would have loved to see a foul maybe there from the official.
I believe the
Bulldogs going to have another chance here.
Yeah, I believe the official is calling a little tip off the ball from Concordia here. This might be the chance for the Bulldogs to get one in. There's 16 minutes left in the game.
Need a good ball here from Lopez. Official saying it's time to go.
Making a substitution in. Looks like Louis Hart and Gavin Edwards will be joining back in the game.
That's going to take off Pacheco and DJ Sossenhagen. Good minutes from them right there. Now the Bulldogs looking to equalize. And here comes Lopez.
Far corner.
Back post, trying to find Harris. Tip! And no good. So close there from the Bulldogs. Ball forward. Six Killer marking up on the ball. Now the Bulldogs having to sprint back. Stop the Concordia tackle.
Nice
good
tackle
from
Edwards.
Evan. Gavin Edwards there.
Little 1v1 action here.
Concordia going up the sideline. Ball skied. Bulldogs trying to earn it back. Good touch there from Concordia. Concordia trying to go quick now. Noah Harris marking the ball. Ball deflected away. Diego Roman with it. Now Diego Roman up the sideline to Gavin Edwards. Missed touch there. And throw-in going to go to Concordia now. Subs coming in. Clock going to go ahead and stop here at 14:26.
Right now, it looks like Concordia.
Number 11, Anthony Rios, taking a break, and that's going to bring back on Gustavo Hernandez for the Tornadoes. Now the Bulldogs with 14:26 to make something happen. Crowd starting to come alive here. Header out of bounds, and that is going to be TLU ball. Good header.
Louis Hart on the
Louis
ball
Hart.
here.
Long touch there. Headed away. And mistake there from Concordia. Going to allow Nate Roy to get the ball. Six Killer with it now. And here goes Cole, Six Killer. Little run up the sideline. He cuts back. He's going to play it to Roy. Roy looking. And Six Killer tripped up. And going to be a deep throw in for TLU now. Looking to go quick. That ball through. Crossed. Finds Hart. Hart shot just right of the post. And a good cross there from Evan Vermont. And another good chance for the Bulldogs.
Absolutely. I think the Bulldogs definitely need to keep creating those moments. Definitely need a tie right now, and we have about 13 minutes left in the game.
Jack Mankey trying to work. Throw in going to go Concordia's way. 13:07 on the clock. Bulldogs continuing to battle here. Clearance stays. Edwards going to go ahead and foul. Or Aldridge going to foul. Some more subs coming in for TLU. Longoria looking like he's getting ready to check back in. Now Gustavo Hernandez looking to get this ball into the box. Trying to go forward. Backside post. That's picked up by Pena. Bulldogs need to counter quick.
Looking for Edwards on this far side. Found.
Looking. Trying to chip it through to Lopez. Back to Concordia. And good job by the Bulldogs to win that ball. And the Bulldogs have to go quick here. Edwards on a run. He's fouled. Foul given by Aguirre. Bulldogs going quick. Now Eric Lopez looking to find a cross.
Wow, the Bulldogs played that definitely pretty well right here. Putting the ball quick in play.
Chip pass through. Keep it in bounds. Cross in. Connects. And taken away.
Just a slight missed touch
Chance
from
there for
Vermont
Evan
in the
Vermont.
box here.
Diego Roman going to control it. Looking to beat his defender. He does. Aggressive challenge again. And finally the card going to be showed. And that is nasty stuff from Aguirre there. And he's rightfully going to be given a yellow. And reckless challenge after reckless challenge. And he finally picks one up.
It looks like Lopez will be taking the free kick. Just kidding. Jack Mankey will be taking the free kick for the Bulldogs.
And now Carlos Longoria going to check in for Cole Six Killer. $11:13 on the clock here. Sub coming in for Concordia. That is number 33, Adrian Requena.
No, I hate to say it, but the pressures are under a lot of pressure. Whoa, the Bulldogs are under a lot of pressure right now, excuse me. But definitely worth something that the Bulldogs can do.
Mankey looking now.
And the ref not calling that 10-foot yard.
And start Mankey's cross in, looking for Roy, headed, and that's just over and out. Arson Aldridge not happy. Yellow given to Aldridge.
Given out.
And I kind of agree with Aldridge there. I thought he was being grabbed and pulled and held.
I mean, before the play even started, he was on the floor, and nothing was being called.
Now the Bulldogs looking to get one back. Clock stopped at 10:55. All trying to go through. Harris going to work his way up. Roman trying to get his feet on it. Out wide now. Concordia looking to get a crossing. Through ball into the box. Bulldogs all over it. Shot deflected off the trunk of Aldridge there. And now Longoria trying to go through. That's broken up by Alhindi. Bulldogs pressing forward still. Longoria. Now Louis Hart all up front, all alone. Nate Roy trying to go up the sideline, doesn't connect. Bulldogs working, 10 minutes to go here in the second. Aldridge going to go ahead and sky it the other way. Concordia winning the header again. Aldridge tripped up.
And that is
foul given. And Aldridge got to be careful.
Wow, another yellow card that is left. Oh,
and a second yellow given to Aldridge off of a flop.
He took away the yellow. It's a red card now for Aldridge, and now he is out of the game.
And that is absolutely absurd. All over Aldridge. Aldridge got to do a better job to keep his head there. Absolutely not what you want to see right there.
Hey, but I mean, if I'm throwing myself half the game, come on now.
Bulldogs.
I believe now the Bulldogs have to play with 10 players on the field. I might be mistaken, but yeah, so Aldridge is out of the game right now. The Bulldogs are down a player, only playing with 10.
Ball into the box, headed by Almendy. That's going to be a corner for the Bulldogs. And here comes a chance again. And, Aldridge right there just has to find a way to keep his composure. And, let the physicality of the game get to him. And, we've seen that coming. Words there in the box, the official, couple pushes here and there. But absolutely kind of a ridiculous card there if you're me.
Even then, Aldridge is going to be out for the next game.
Absolutely.
Even if they advance.
Diving deflection there from the keeper. Concordia keeping that ball in bounds. Edwards marking
Gavin Edwards, sorry.
Looking to counter.
Pena out of his box here, looking for that free kick.
Headed away by Concordia. Mankey winning that header. Doesn't find anybody. All the Bulldogs having to sprint back through ball.
The Bulldogs tracking back.
Headed away by Roman for a header. Cross coming in from Adrian Requena.
It looks like Concordia is definitely going to milk their time here.
About 8:15 left to go. And broken up. Corner going to be given. Eric Lopez touch a bit long. 7:55. Concordia walking around official. Maybe speed this up a hair. Snow cone cup blowing onto the field. And, Concordia being conservative, has 3 back. Right here. Maybe going to have a look here. Kick finally taken a minute later. Louis Hart winning it. Now the Bulldogs trying to counter here. Louis Hart, man to beat. He's tripped up. Foul given. The Bulldogs got to continue to fight here. 7 minutes to go.
Tough game right now. You know, both teams are still fighting, and the Bulldogs need to put one in.
Absolutely. Need to find a way to get to another corner or a free kick. Throw in going to go. Maybe the break the Bulldogs need here. Throw in coming in. Almendi heading it away. Concordia trying to run that ball down. Mankey controls it. Nate Roy looking to put a long ball forward. Alhindi heading that away. Controlled by Mankey. Mankey going to go ahead and change.
Look for the switch of
Finds
the field.
Edwards.
Found Gavin Edwards here.
Edwards looking. Back to Mankey. Mankey. Lopez. Lopez with some space now. Crosses it in. Finds Louis Hart. And they equalize! Go Bulldogs! And Louis Hart puts the header away.
Oh my
and what
God.
a goal for the Bulldogs!
Wow!
And what a moment for the senior Louis Hart.
Gosh. Oh my gosh!
And the Bulldogs
This
down
is
a man,
crazy.
find a way to fight and equalize here with 6:16 left to go.
If you're gonna put somebody out in the front, you gotta put Louis Hart. I'm
And
just
what
saying.
a cross in from Lopez. And the composure right there to get your head down and to find the back of the net. What a goal from the Bulldogs.
The Bulldogs now adding Kadem Adams to the back line as a center back with Noah Harris here. The Bulldogs are now up.
Little shift.
The Bulldogs scored right now down one man. That was a 10v11 here.
Great job.
Amazing work from the
Bulldogs not looking to
Bulldogs.
stop here. Maybe that was the momentum shift they needed. Edwards trying to work. Throw in going to go Concordia's way. Now 5:50 on the clock. Bulldogs still working. Louis Hart pressing forward. Al Hindi with it. Long cross into the box. That's cleared away by Harris. Bulldogs maybe going to try and counter here. Louis Hart trying to control the ball. He can't quite get his feet on it. Can't get that ball down. And now Concordia playing her out the back.
The Bulldogs still need to fight. You know,
Good defense there from Mankey. Bulldogs looking to counter. Mankey not really having any options right now. He goes back to Roy. Roy, long ball up the field. Looking for Vermont's up there. That ball going to be controlled by Concordia. Now 4:55 left to play. Bulldogs still trying to work. Alhindi on a little run. Finds Aguirre. Aguirre over to Burleson. Burleson out back. Connects. Looking to get it wide. Looking to cross.
For a cross here.
Cross
Caden
deflected
Adams.
by Caden Adam. Tried to shoot it on the volley. Didn't connect. Now at the edge of the box. Trying to control it. Al-Hindi. Back to Gustavo Hernandez. Hernandez is shot blocked. Controlled by Vermont's. And foul given for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, the Bulldogs here, like a 1-1 situation, a tie right now is still easily beatable, and the Bulldogs still need to
Mankey down,
work.
But the clock won't stop there. 4:07 left to play here. Now Bulldogs going to get to walk up field. Noe Pena looking to get this ball forward.
Looks like the sun is finally making a peek through the clouds here. Pena on the
Long ball
free
forward.
kick.
Controlled there by Eric Lopez over to Roman.
Roman with the cut in.
Into the box.
Here.
2 dribbles. Shot taken on
Oh,
goal.
just picked
But
up
that'll be
from-
scooped up by Redding. And now the Bulldogs having to sprint back. Mankey marking the ball. Long ball through, picked up by Roman.
Nice
Bulldogs
read
trying to
of the play
counter.
here from Diego Roman. Roman might looking for Lopez here on the
Roman
sideline.
going to play it over to Eric Lopez. Lopez trying to go through. Throw in should go TLU's way. It does. 3:14 on the clock. Need everyone to come forward. Adam going to take this throw in here. Bulldog's going to load up that box here. Maybe try and get that wind helping out. Good ball into the box.
Nice ball for the
Doesn't
Bulldogs.
find a Bulldog. Controlled by Vermont. Vermont shot taken.
Nice.
And that is just a bit left to the post.
You know,
and
the
Concordia
Bulldogs
going
here,
quick. Bulldogs having to sprint back. Aguirre going quick.
Noah's Harris tracking down. So is Lopez
Fans
here.
into it here.
The Bulldogs are still fighting to keep in this tournament. You know that the
Going up
Bulldogs
the
are definitely
sideline.
still working here. Kaden
Gustavo
Adams
Hernandez with it.
in the back line.
Ball controlled. Now
Looking
Louis
for
Hart.
Hart.
Bulldogs one last chance to counter here. 2:15 on the clock. Louis Hart brought down. Not sure if a foul's been given. It has. And the Bulldogs going to walk up the field again. And that ball just inside the half field. 2 minutes here for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs going to send everybody forward. Noe Pena going to take this one here. Around the conference, McMurray still leading Southwestern 1-0. Good ball in. Trying to find Harris. Harris tripped up in the box. Clock
Holding
gonna go ahead
time.
and stop.
Holding time at 1:27 here.
Sub coming in. Sanchez going to check in here. Eric Lopez going to take a break here.
Yeah, Eric's son.
Now the Bulldogs, minute 26. Got to park the bus here. Bulldogs out wide. Vermont's
Bulldogs
marking
here.
the ball. Ball crossed in. Gavin Edwards trying to get it cleared away by Mankey.
Just shy, under a minute left in the game. You know, the Bulldogs are doing a well job defending, and they need to keep it up for the last 45 seconds.
Shot going to be taken. That's deflected off Adam. Nate Roy clearing it forward. Bench thinks there's a handball. There was absolutely no handball there. Deep throw in. They're going to go back to the keeper. Clock's going to stop.
Holding time at 35 seconds left in the game. I think the ref is trying to calm down Concordia's bench right here.
I believe Carson Aldridge's dad having a remark about the red card there. And there's a yellow.
Giving a yellow card to the bench.
And rightfully so. Now it's going to be a deep free kick now for Concordia. And a nail biter here at the Gus today. Drop ball. Going 34.
Reading out
Louis
of his
Hart
box
sprinting
here,
with everything
playing
he
the
has.
ball.
Ball forward.
Gavin
Edwards gets a
Edwards
break
on the
through to
ball
Louis
with
Hart.
Louis Hart
Ball
here.
skied. Bulldogs pressing forward. Cleared away. Connects with Vermont. Vermont's trying to control it. He goes forward.
Looking for Sanchez.
Sanchez trying to get there. Sanchez little bump. And, of course, the ref can't miss that one.
Yeah.
Foul going to be given against Sanchez.
Job well
And
done
that'll
from
do
the
it.
Bulldogs here.
And what a draw from the Bulldogs. What a great effort.
Absolutely.
Down a man, finding a way to score and draw this game and, save a point. So now we are going to be awaiting word from the other games to see where the Bulldogs' position will be. And if the results right now that are happening hold, it looks like Austin College and St. Thomas will end in a draw. And if we check up on that Southwestern game, McMurray leading still 1-0 with 6 minutes left to play in the second half. So if that were to be the case, that would put the Bulldogs in a good spot. If Southwestern were to lose, they would finish with 18, falling outside of the top 4, with both Concordia and TLU having 19 points. So if these results hold, your Bulldogs are looking at a SCAC tournament berth.
Absolutely. Great game from both teams as well. You know, please stay tuned for the last standings. And, of course, it is senior day for the Bulldogs. We have about 20 seniors here to go through. And coming to read the stats, Chris, do the honors, please.
Absolutely. And what a match that was. So even across the board. Concordia took 13 shots at TLU's 12. 4 shots on goal for both sides, 3 saves on each side, 17 fouls to TLU's 11, and 7 corners for Concordia to TLU's 3. 3 offsides for TLU and 2 for Concordia. And, you know, looking at the numbers, you know, not early goal, but a goal there for Cameron Burleson, the captain there, and big goal from him. And on the other side, Louis Hart coming in clutch, scoring that goal in the 84th minute there for the Bulldogs, slotting that header away. And now Bulldogs to be recognized, and rightfully so.
Job well done to the Bulldogs here.
And what a day for the Bulldogs. And, you know, scary there. You think it's all going away. And the fight and the grit and the resiliency to hang in that game.
That's the thing.
And give ourselves a chance.
That's the
ball
thing.
inbound. Heads up. Oh! Ouch.
That's the thing, Chris. You got to keep playing, even if it's the last seconds of the game. Louis Hart did an amazing job.
And what a senior day and what a moment.
Absolutely.
He'll remember that one until he's, you know, 85 years old.
Oh, wow.
And, you know, what a header there. I mean, great cross from Lopez, and to equalize and to give the Bulldogs a chance. And coming up here pretty quick, we're going to have the women's game against Concordia. And
also,
I'm not quite sure what the table looks like. I think the women should be okay. Now they're going to be in. It's just now a matter of seeding, you know, trying to avoid having that tough round 1 against Trinity. Looking like they're going to get Southwestern in their first game. That today determines whether they'll be the 2 or 3 seed. But Southwestern just equalized with 5 minutes to go against McMurray. So that is, if that result holds, what will that do? So Southwestern will also have 19 points along with TLU, and we should be okay even if they draw due to goals allowed. So we should be okay. And, Mr. Malone there keeping us updated. And I believe a draw there would put Southwestern at 19 along with TLU and Concordia.
But Southwestern won the head-to-head.
Southwestern won the head-to-head.
So it would be Southwestern and TLU.
And it would be Southwestern and TLU.
Thomas wins, it'll be St. Thomas and TLU.
But would we not get bumped at 19 because we lost here and there? Could that happen?
No, we didn't lose either one of those.
Oh.
We tied all 3 of those teams.
Okay. So we'll be interesting. So the goals ahead. We're going to have Nick jump on here and explain it a little bit better than I can do.
I was just going to answer some questions, but so Southwestern, TLU, Concordia all at 18 points. St. Thomas trails at 17. Colorado and Trinity are untouchable. They're the 1 and 2 seed for the tournament. So it's a battle for 2 and 4, or for 3 and 4. TLU will move to 19 points with Concordia. The Southwestern and McMurray tie. They have 4 minutes left. If they tie, it'll be TLU, Concordia, St. Thomas, all with 19 points. Or I'm sorry, TLU, Concordia, and Southwestern all with 19. TLU or Southwestern beat Concordia in the head-to-head, and TLU tied with both teams. However, TLU has less goals against, so it'd be TLU and Southwestern if the results pan out that way. If they're all tied at 19 points, it'll be TLU and Southwestern. However, if St. Thomas wins, if they are to
them ahead of Southwestern,
that'll jump them ahead of Southwestern because they'll be at, and us, and TLU and Concordia, because they'll be at 20 points. So they'll be the third seed regardless of the results. Southwestern, McMurray, and then this game here. So it'll go Trinity, Colorado, and then St. Thomas if St. Thomas wins.
Oh, no. Southwestern just scored.
Again?
They did.
Oh, they did.
They just scored again.
That is not good. That is not good. So SU scores with 2 goals in the last 5 minutes.
And so that'll jump them firmly to 21 points.
Yep. So they're the third seed regardless now. Well, I mean, the game's not over.
Holds.
Yeah, the game's not over.
But that's going to put them at the 3 seed, and then what does that do for us?
We'll be the 4th seed unless St. Thomas wins this game. So we got to wait on the result for St. Thomas.
21 minutes there.
But Concordia is out regardless now.
Because that is.
Yeah, because, well, obviously the game's not finished. But if Southwestern wins, Concordia's out. Because TLU will take that 4th spot. And if St. Thomas wins, they'll take the 4th spot. So TLU fans praying on a St. Thomas tie.
Yeah.
And
got to root for the Roos.
Yeah, Concordia fans, unfortunately.
Then now,
close. 3 minutes. Hey, there's still 3 minutes.
Recognize these seniors. And, what a day for them today. And, what a job by the Bulldogs. So I guess that'll have to do for now. We got about 10 minutes until the women's game starts. We encourage you all to join us back and tune in, and we will have an update with the Austin College score pretty quick. So guess that's going to do it today for us, and 1-1 draw. And, good night, Bulldog Nation.